Hello guys, and welcome back to Reading Club. Today I'm going to read you the 91 Story Treehouse, Chapter 9 and Chapter 10. Chapter 9, Smarter and Smarterer. Hi readers, it's Jill here. As you know, something's gone wrong with Andy and Terry, so I'm going to narrate for a little while until we can fix them. Oh, look at that amazing butterfly. It's a brush-footed, gossamer-winged loop-the-looper, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, look at those loops. It's the loopiest insect in the world, whole animal kingdom, capable up to 1 million loops per day. The only other insect to come close to that is the somersaulting silverfish of Soweto. Which reminds me of a funny story. Jill, says Alice, you're supposed to be narrating the book, not talking about animals. Oh, sorry, I say. I got completely distracted by the loop-the-looper. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right. At the end of the last chapter, I rescued Andy, Terry, Alice, Albert, and the babies from the giant spider web in the treehouse. Silky and her flying cat friends helped to bring everybody back to my house, which is where we are now. What's wrong with Andy and Terry, says Albert. Well, I say, let's see, shall we? I shine a torch into Andy's right ear. The beam of light passes through his head and comes out of his left ear and then travels into Terry's right ear, through his head, and out the other side. Ah, I see the problem, I say. Their heads are completely empty. It's as if their brains have been drained out of all knowledge. Uh-oh, says Alice. What are you going to do? Fill them up again, of course. I say, luckily I have an early learning center for animals. I opened it just last week. But Andy and Terry aren't animals, says Alice. Yes, they are. I say, they're human animals. We all are, and right now I need you both to be human animal teachers. You're going to help me re-educate Andy and Terry. Let's take them to the Early Learning Center. I go to my shelf of Learn to read books. I have one for each animal, including Andy and Terry. An Andy and Terry Learn to Read book. Who would like to read this one to them? I say, I will, says Albert. He opens the book and starts reading. A is for Andy. He writes the words. B is for Barky. He barks at birds. C is the clones. They helped build the ramp. D is for drawing. Terry's the champ. E is for egg, a giant and hatched one. F is for friends. They play and they have fun. G is for gorilla, the biggest in the land. H is for hee-haw. He bit Terry's hand. I is for ice cream. There are flavors galore. G is for Jill. J is for Jill. She lives next door. K is for Kevin, the mechanical boom. L is for lemonade. You can drink till you're full. N is for Mr. Big Nose. He likes to shout. N is for ninja snails. They once helped you out. O is for owls, a wise thing they proclaim. P is for postman. Bill is his name. Q is for quicksand. It will suck you down soon. R is for rocket. You flew onto the moon. S is for swimming in a see-through swimming pool. T is for Terry. His inventions are cool. U is for underpants. Terry's can inflate. V is for vegetables, which you really, really hate. W is for watermelons. Smash, smash, smash. X is for x-rays. Flash, flash, flash. Y is for you, the reader. That's you and you and you. And Z is for the amazing baby dinosaur petting zoo. Well done, Albert. I say now it's time for Andy and Terry to learn their numbers. Alice, would you like to read them this treehouse counting book? Yes, please, Jill. She says, I love numbers. Jill's Animal Early Reading Center. 1 cow, 2 guinea pigs, 3 horses, 4 goldfish, 5 spiders, 6 letters, 7 penguins, 8 snakes, 9 ninja snails, 10 Andys, 11 Brussels sprouts, 12 cats, 13 rabbits. Good work, I say. Now they've got the basics. It's just time to put the rest of their knowledge back in. Time to sing my Everything There Is to Know About Everything song. Roses are red, violets are blue. Grass is green, cows go moo. Birds are chirpy, burps are burpy. Fish are fishy, slugs are squishy. Water is wet, and so is sweat. You can fly in a jet, you can catch fish. You catch fish in a net. Fire is hot, ice is not. Penguins waddle and horses trot. A square has 4 sides, a triangle 3, a circle has 1. It's as round as can be. Sticks are thin, logs are thick. Dogs can bite and run quite quick. Mice are small, giraffes are tall. Worms are wiggly, squiggles are squiggly. Bikes are for riding, slides are for sliding. Caves are for hiding, stick and dots for dividing. Hands are for waving, feet are for walking, mouths are for eating and also for talking. Eyes are for seeing and blinking and winking. Ears are for hearing and brains are for thinking. You can live in a cottage, a hutch, or a nest. And an igloo is cool, but a treehouse is best. A hat is a thing you wear on your head. A rat is a thing you don't want in your bed. The sky is up, the ground is down. Clouds are white, dirt is brown. Tops are for spinning and knobs are for turning. Songs are for singing and sometimes for learning. Some songs are short, but this one is long because it's the Everything There Is to Know About Everything song. Wasn't that fun? I say, yes, it's very and very educational. I feel much smarter now. Me too, says Andy. I bet I'm much more smarter than you. No way, says Terry. I'm a million billion times smarter than you. Or not, says Andy. I'm a million billion trillion times smarter than you. No, you're not, says Terry. I'm a million billion trillion. Gillion, hillion, jillion, nillion. Quillion, spillion, trillion, willion, zillion, yillion. Zillions. Look, says Alice. Terry fell asleep while he was talking. And he fell asleep while he was listening, says Albert. They must be tired after all that learning, I say, not to mention all that boasting. So are they back to normal now, says Alice. Almost, I say, but they're nowhere near as smart as they think they are. We'll have to put some more knowledge into their ears while they're asleep. Okay, I think we're done. I say, let's do the torch test again. This time when I shine a light into Andy's ear, it doesn't pass through. Their brains are full to the brim, I say. Yay, says Alice and Albert. I think we should all have a little rest now. I say, Andy will be able to take over the narrator again when he wakes up. It's been really fun being your emergency narrator. Thanks for being such great readers and listeners. Chapter 10, Warning. Greetings, dear readers. My name is Andrew. I'm your humble narrator, and along with Terence Denton, the co-creator of the Treehouse Chronicles, which is a full and honest account of our lives in a unique, elevated dwelling. If you show a kinship to the majority of our readership, that is to say, if you are possessed or a lively spirit and an inquiring mind, you may perchance have found yourself pondering the reasons for my and Terence's frequent lapses of memory during the course of the preceding pages. Hey, Andy, says Terence. Not now, Terence, I say. I am currently engaged in a matter of the utmost narrational urgency and must not be interrupted under my circumstances. But, this Terence, I am terribly sorry, I say, but I really must insist that you refrain from these irrelevant interdictions and that threaten the great and important enterprise I am currently embarked on. But, splitters Terence, what is the matter with you today, Terence? I say. Do you not have sufficient intellectual faculties to comprehend plain English? Plain English I can't understand, says Terence, but I can't understand a single other word you just said, and I don't think our readers can either. Poppycock and fiddlesticks, I say. I will have you know my multisyllabic narrative powers are without comparison in the realms of literary endeavor, and my works are admired across the entire universe by civilizations both known and yet to be discovered. There are more things in heaven and earth, Terence, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. I don't know what you're talking about, Terence, but it sounds like you swallowed the dictionary for breakfast. And for your information, my name is Terry, not Terence. Actually, I think you will find that in actual fact, Terry is an abbreviation of both Terence and Terrell. It is also an anglicized phonemic form of the French given name Thierry, a Norman French form of Theodoric from an older German name meaning small-brained one. What's wrong with Andy? Says Alice. I don't know, says Albert. I can't understand him anymore. Neither can I, says Jill. I think we made him too smart for his own good. Don't worry, says Terence. I know exactly what he needs. I'll be right back. And with that, Terence departs with great accelerator. Barely a moment elapsed before Terence reappears, bearing aloft an enormous mullet. Hold still, Andy, he says. This won't hurt a bit. Well, when I say won't hurt a bit, I mean obviously it'll hurt a lot. So here goes. Doink. Is he all right? Says Alice. I'm checking. I'll check, says Terence. He shakes my shoulder. Say something, Andy. The sum of the square roots on any two sides of an existential triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Sounds like you might need another doink, says Terence. Doink. I open my eyes. Terry studies me closely. What's 2 plus 2? He says. 5, I say. Yay, says Terry. You're back to normal. Thanks, Terry. I say I needed that. Being a super genius brainiac is exhausting. Don't thank me, he says. Thank Joel and the kids for filling our brains back up. Something must have happened to them in Barnarnia. I don't think it was Barnarnia that caused the problem, says Joe. Alice, Albert, and the baby went there too, and they didn't forget anything they knew. And don't forget that both of you were forgetting other stuff before you went to Barnarnia. Oh yeah, I say I forgot, but it wasn't Barnarnia that caused our brains meltdown. What was it? Before we can figure it out, however, Joel's rooster doorbell rang. Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo. Jill's animals react immediately. Leica and Loopy bark, Pat moos, Bill and Pill bounces around like super balls. Larry, Curly, and Moo looks up from their card game, and the excited rabbits hop around like a bunch of excited rabbits. Jill answers the door. It's Bill the postman. They all say hello, and the animals crowded around him. Good morning, says Bill. I'm here on an official poster posting business. The Forest Police Department wanted these warning posters put up. A dangerous fortune teller has escaped from a maximum security traveling carnival. Apparently, she's a reindeer. We walk out into the forest. Bill really has been busy. He had put up a poster in every single tree. Warning, dangerous fortune teller on the loose. Whatever you do, do not ask her any questions, or she will drain every last drop of knowledge from your brain. The more you ask, the less you'll know. Your brain will shrink, where hers will grow. Do not invite her to set up her tent in your cottage, barn, stable, hutch, or treehouse, or you will be very, very, very sorry. An official Forest Police Department publication keeping your forest safe since 2011. Yikes, says Terry. She sounds dangerous. She is, says Bill. Have any of you seen her? No, I say, but thanks for the warning, Bill. We'll certainly keep our eyes open. All right, says Bill, but if you do see her, whatever you do, don't ask her any questions or she'll drain your brains. See you all later. We wave goodbye to Bill and watch as Jill's animals race alongside his scooter till he's out of view. Maybe we should have told Bill about Madame Know-It-All, I say. She might be able to help the authorities track down that evil fortune teller. After all, she does know everything. Wait a minute, says Terry. Wait a minute. Hang on, just another minute. I've got it! Prepare yourself for some shocking news. The dangerous brain-draining fortune teller who is on the loose is none other than Madame Know-It-All. Of course, I say, that's why we've been forgetting everything. Madame Know-It-All drained our brains. Oh no, says Terry, and now our brains have been refilled and she'll drain them again. Calm down, you two, says Jill. Remember what the poster said. She can only drain your brain if you ask her questions, so don't ask her any questions and you'll be fine. But how are we going to get her out of the treehouse, I say. We could ask her to leave, says Terry, but that's a question, I say. Oh yeah, says Terry. Good point, Andy. I think you should just tell her to leave, says Jill. Just say you're really sorry, but you made a mistake and you need the level for something else. My animals and I will come with you. Just remember, whatever you do, don't ask her any questions. Well, that's the end of this channel. If you liked it, please click many likes and subscribe, Reading Club. Thanks again for listening, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.